Good morning. It is Sunday. I am back in the UK and I thought I would. Sorry, Rushy. I thought I would do a vlog today, so yeah, I'm gonna get up very shortly. I'm gonna have 5 more minutes because it's nice just to snuggle. And then, yeah, I'm gonna get up, get some breakfast, head out on the bike for a few hours, just have a steady little pootle round, I think. Nothing too crazy. And then, yeah. But I thought I would take you along with me because why not? So yeah, I'm gonna get up now, get some food and some drink. So let's go. Let's start the day. Oh, actually no. 5 more minutes. So I probably got I say chocolate, it's carob or mama. This is one of my favourite breakfasts. It probably looks a little bit, you can see that. How does that look? It reminds me of, I don't know that if you're from the UK you'll know this. Can you remember Chocolate Angel Delight? It tastes just like that. Oh my god, it's so good. So one more little bit before That is probably my favourite breakfast. I've stopped having porridge as much in summer just because I prefer having bananas. So it's literally just frozen bananas, a couple of fresh bananas, carob powder and a little bit of sugar. It is unbelievable. So, yeah, I'm getting ready to go, but I thought I'd show you my breakfast before I went. Breakfast, I always try and drink a litre of water as well before I eat anything. Would you, well, I'm asking you, but I'm going to do it anyway. Would you be interested in me doing another ebook? One ebook is pretty much ready to go, so I'm going to be talking about that later this week, maybe this week. Very exciting, so that's almost going to be out. But now that one's almost done, I'm like, ooh, I've got a bug for writing ebooks. I want to share more information in a different format other than YouTube videos. So would you be interested in a recipe book that are my favourite recipes for weight loss and for strength on the bike? So I feel like these recipes are my favourite go-to recipes that I always eat and that have helped me lose 35 kilos, and that breakfast included. 35 kilos, and yeah, I just feel like they give me so much good energy for the bike. So would you be interested in that? I'm going to do it anyway, even if you don't, because even if there's just one person out there, I will create that ebook for you. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So yeah, the weather looks like not very nice now. Today was meant to be really nice weather. But yeah, I think I'm just going to head out anyway, just go for a few hours, obviously, taking you with me. So yeah, I thought it was going to be really sunny. There was one particular place that I was going to go and it'd be really nice in the sunshine. But actually it just looks a little bit grey and cloudy, so... I mean, where is summer? Summer is rubbish at the minute in the UK. Generally, we have pretty good summers, and this is just not good. I'm hoping that the summer is going to be later on this year, and we're going to get a beautiful August, September, October. If not, I'm going to move to Australia because I can't deal with it. I can't deal with no sun. Or Mallorca. I could happily move to Mallorca. Or Gran Canaria. Or the Alps. Anyway, I couldn't deal with the snow in the Alps though. So, I'm going to finish my breakfast off, stop my rambling because I've been chatting for about 3 minutes now, and get dressed, get out on the bike. So I'm currently at one of my favourite local climbs, which is the one out of Newhay. I'll show you in a second, I've just shown it you now, but The view behind, it's just phenomenal. I love it, and it's so close, and it's just such a nice climb. So yeah, heading up here, going to descend down, and then I'm going to head up to the rock. I don't actually know what the official name is for it. Don't worry, I'm on the path. Yeah, I don't know what the official name is for it. Sit down here. But yeah, the rock is one of my favourites also. Because as much as like I love the Alps, don't get me wrong, I love it. In summertime, the UK has just got some epic climbs, and I'm so grateful to live where I do because it is beautiful. So I'm going to carry on climbing up, a bit of a descent, and then back up to the rock. I was meant to be doing 2 other rides this weekend. I will talk to you about those in a minute, but didn't do either, obviously. So yeah, one was, well, I'll tell you at the top. I'll go up to the rock and tell you why. One of them was a 400k Audax, but I'll chat about why I didn't do it up there. There it is. I love the rock. I think I'll probably chat to you further down. It's just too windy, I think, up here. Oh, I love this place. It got so windy and I just descended down. It was like having to pedal when you're going downhill, and you know it's windy when you're having to pedal downhill. So I've decided to stop in this beautiful little lay-by. Sorry, my mouth's really sticky. I think I need to get a drink. But yeah, I want to chat to you about my weekend and the plans that didn't go ahead. So Saturday I was meant to ride a 400k with my friend Darren. The plan was he needed to do a 300, I need to do a 400 to get like the Super Randonnée Audax, which is basically a 2, 3, 4 and a 600 in one season. And so yeah, he wanted to do a 300, so I was going to ride down to him, then we were going to both ride up to Newcastle, which would have meant me getting up at 2 a.m. to ride down to him to set up from there about 7. Booked the train, booked accommodation, all that stuff. And the weather this week was just terrific. We kept checking all week. So I let these cars go. We kept checking all week, and it just looked so bad. And the wind, the crosswind, it was like 18, 19 miles. I've got a thing with wind. I just don't like wind. And I was like, actually, I feel quite tired after obviously riding all that stuff in the Alps. And I was like, oh, shall I do it? And then because of the weather, I just like, do you know what? I'm not going to do it. Darren agreed, and he's like, do you know what, let's just can it, we'll not bother doing it. And then he messaged and he was like, oh yeah, I've decided to do it. And so, good for him. He said the wind was pretty bad and the weather was pretty bad, and I didn't end up doing it. So my other option was to ride with Rafa, but the ride that I thought was on Sunday was actually on Saturday, so I messed that up. And so I've decided just to come out and do a few hours just on my own on my local favourite climbs. And it's almost just like, you don't have to go out and do big alpine climbs every single ride. I've equally as enjoyed this as I have the other stuff. Obviously that was just epic because it's new, but I've just enjoyed coming out and having a bit of alone time, I guess. And I was chatting to Mark, my coach, and there was another 400 that started on Saturday night, and I thought, well, the weather's better today, and then I was like, oh, maybe I could just go and do that. It started in Sheffield at 6 o'clock at night, and then you finish like by the Sunday night. And I asked him about it, and he's like, do you know what? I wouldn't, because God, there's so many cars. He basically just said, don't do it because I've got I really hate motorbikes. Oh my God, there's so much cars. Well, so much cars. And he said not to do it because I'm doing Ride London in 2 weeks. He said if you do the 400 and miss a night's kit, it'll take you a week to recover. So he's like, if you feel, because I said I feel a little bit, I don't feel as sprightly as I did when I was in the Alps. Obviously because I've been riding a lot of climbs in the Alps. And he just said, you know what, don't do it. And I think sometimes that's why I really like having a coach, is because sometimes I think it's hard to push yourself to rest and not do big days. Well, it is for me anyway, and then I beat myself up for it, and actually it's just been nice just to come out and do a few hours. I thought I would just share that. How was that little rant for you? Little chatty section. So yeah, I'm just going to head back now, probably about half an hour till I get home. And then got all these cars are looking at me going, what the hell is she doing on the side of the road? Well, none of them have stopped to check I'm alright. The bike's on the floor. Could have done anything. Could have come off on the descent. Anyway, I'm going to head back now, and I guess I'll see you in a little bit. I didn't realise how wet it was on the floor, and I've just sat and I'm covered. My legs are covered, and my ass is covered in wet gravel, muck, dirt.